This is my final exam of recent project course. Tutor Edner Suarez Salomia, present by Amparo Oviedo Zambral. The title of my project is Incidence of Digital Divide in Results of Test Survey 11, 28, 29 to students of the rural location Balvanera, Garagoa, Boyacá. Problem description. This is the town Garagoa, Boyacá. This is institution educative technological San Luis urban location, and this is Balvanera location. There is elementary school and high school. There are 923 students and its rural location Balvanera with 2270 students. It's 20 kilometers from the town. In the location, there is an internet and public service of TV, and the cell phone connectivity is bad and slow. According to this situation, students consider digital illiterates because they can read and write, but don't have technology skills to face a new TICS, AECT. Identify disadvantage of lack of access to ACTs and their impact of the results of external Saber 11 test. The scope of this project is managed before Minister of ECT or Education with real data about the students are illiterate and there is a digital divide in this location. Objectives. The main objective is identify the incidence of digital divide of the results of the external test Saber 28-29 of the 11th grade students of the rural location Balvanera, Garagoa, Boyacá. Specific objectives. Compare results Saber 11, 29, 28 tests of the students of Balvanera location with the results of the urban location students. Identify disadvantages of the students of the Balvanera location who presented the Saber 89 tests as a result of the digital divide at the update context of the questionnaires. General background. Global context. Approx 3,900,000 people can now use the Internet, according to United Nations Organization. National context. One of the two Colombians has fixed or mobile and Internet. Internet coverage stratum 1, 21.7%, and stratum 6, 98%. It's according to ACT and DANE 2018 household survey. Local context. Educational institutions San Luis de Garagoa with 13 students and a rural location without internet and public television service. Balvanera rural location with primary and secondary 28 students and their families are farmers. Investigation problem. Problem statement. What is the impact of lack of access to ACTs in the result of internal tests and external Saber tests in students of rural location Balvanera, Garagoa, Boyacá? There are two variables. Saber test 89 external tests, urban and rural location, Test results 18, 2019 and final evaluation relocation. Key concepts: digital illiterance. Rosas says digital illiterance is different from the inability to read and write and understand messages. Gutierrez cites due the instrumental deficiency and information that refers the training to critical analysis, communication regarding skills to be able to communicate and effective in between digital environments, and media literacy provides the necessary skills for critical thinking. Saber 11 test are first are required to obtain the certification of secondary school and essential to access the university. ECTs, 21st century competencies include skills such as information management, problem solving, creativity, critical thinking, effective communication, collaboration, teamwork, and learning autonomous. Literature review. Overview. Theory of diffusion innovation according Grady and Rees, widely applied in educational technology trial. Related previous theories, Schauenbach, and Brooks and other authors, the community vision, multidisciplinary research and development work based in collaboration of knowledge as source of competitiveness and response to the complex demands of the modern world. Previous studies in Colombia, Duque, Digital Inclusion, Analysis of ECT in Colombia, Closing Regional Digital Divide, Plan Vive Digital 2010 and 2014. These are variables. Saber 11 external test, 2018 urban location and test results of 28 final evaluation rural location and impact of the access to easy urban and rural location. Research hypothesis. Null hypothesis: there is no significant impact on the results of the internal and external tests. Saber 11 in students of the rural location Balvanera, technical education institution San Luis de Garagoa due lack of access to ACTs. Alternative hypothesis: there is a significant impact of the results of the internal and external tests, Saber 11, in students of the rural location Balvanera, in technical educational institution San Luis de Garagoa due lack of access to ACTs. This is the reference of this project. Thanks so much.